Your project starts with a basic HTML container and some corresponding CSS. Your first task will be to programmatically generate the cells for your spreadsheet. First, let's see in our HTML. It says we have a container. There it is, with a div and with an ID of container. Check. And then the global window object represents the browser window or tab. It has an onload property which allows you to define behavior when the window has loaded the entire page, including style sheets and scripts. First off, what is a window in JavaScript? So if we do inspect and then navigate to our console and then you press here, this itself is our window object for the browser window. This itself is our browser window, I think. And if we can even code in here, hello, there it is. And if you see, you can call the window object with some properties, window, and onload. It will return null. It did not. Anyways, it says start by setting the onload property of window to an arrow function with no parameters. So we have to first call the object window method, and then we interpolate with the property, which is the onload property, and assign it to an arrow function. And as we recall, it looks like this, with an arrow function pointing to the right and a callback function body. Don't forget the semicolon. And inside of it, it says declare a container variable. We write down constant, then the container, and then assign it to the value of getting the element by the ID of container. So we use the DOM, document object model. There it is, code document, and then we use get elements by ID method. Was it method? Yes, I think it's method, if I remember correctly. And then in order to get the ID of the container, we just have to put either we put either a single quote or a double quote, and then the container, which is set in our HTML, ID equals to container. There it is. We are using the get element by ID to get that ID in our JavaScript. Don't forget semicolon.